We're going to talk a little bit about moving the sprite around on the backdrop. Some things you're going to learn are different options for moving the sprite along and how you can change the direction the sprite is pointing so that it moves forward when you say move 10 steps. We're also going to review locating information about where the sprite is and which way it's pointing. So first, let's review the information about the sprite that you can get just by clicking on your sprite. Down below the stage, it will tell you the name of your sprite. It will tell you the location, the X and Y coordinates. It will tell you whether your sprite is showing or hiding, the size of your sprite, and the direction in which it is pointing. So all of this can be looked at and can also be changed right in the information box. Can you predict how each of these blocks might make the cat move differently? First one we have is move 10 steps. Which way do you think it'll go? How far do you think a step is? The second one is go to X equals something, Y equals something. And then the third one is glide over a certain amount of time to X equals something, Y equals something. What do you think would happen if you asked the sprite to move negative 10 steps? Try it out the next time you're in Scratch. Now we're going to take a quick look at point in direction. I've moved my cat to the starting position for my program. So I'm going to actually get out a block that says go to, and then the starting location, which here is negative 132, negative 74. And I'm going to keep that block available, and I'm going to put it at the start of my program so my cat's always in the right place when I start the program. When you are pointing in a direction, we can choose what direction is considered forward by our sprite. So if you take a look at this, you'll see that 90 degrees is moving towards the right or going up the x-axis. Negative 90 degrees is going to the left or going down the x-axis. 0 degrees is going up the y-axis, and 180 degrees is going down the y-axis. So if you take a look, you have a block that says point in direction. When you click on that block, you will get this little circle, and you'll actually be able to just choose which direction the arrow points in. So for example, this arrow is pointing in the direction 90. There's also the direction negative 90, but notice what happens when your sprite points in that direction. You can also point in direction 0, which is straight up, and you can point in direction 180, which is straight down. Notice that the sprite actually rotates or turns on its axis when you point it in different directions. Scratch doesn't limit us in directions. This cat is pointing at 45 degrees. So remember, though, that the cat is rotating to the new direction. We're going to see these in action in the next 2 videos.